Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is your buddy Crypto Prophet, and today we are going to be taking a good look at COTI. COTI is definitely one of those that a lot of people have been asking about on Discord, and I truly do believe in this coin. I think there's a lot of potential behind it, so I will do a price overview on this one specifically and see if we can get a price prediction for the end of March, April, in 2021. Before we do that, I want to say I'm not a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor, so always do your own research before buying anything. But let's take a look at the COTI price chart right now and see where we see it in March, April, and 2021 as well. But let's take a look at the actual website first to really get a brief overview of what COTI is. So, the ultimate power grid of payments. In an era of everything digital, currencies remain outdated. Currently, it's cheaper to pay in cash than to use banks, PayPal, Alipay, and the like. COTI is the first enterprise-grade fintech platform that empowers organizations to build their own payment solution and digitalize any currency to save time and money. I definitely suggest watching how COTI works, or maybe even opening a COTI wallet if you are interested in COTI. I think there's a lot of, if you're interested in a coin, you should really be very invested in it. You should really check out and understand what it does, so that if you understand what it does and how it works, when there is these new updates or projects, you understand the potential behind these updates and projects, as well as if it starts declining, do you believe it still has the chance to rise back up because you believe in the actual COTI coin itself and what it really is trying to accomplish. So without further ado, let's look into a little bit more of what COTI is. So it was seen on Yahoo Finance, Forbes, NASDAQ, and a couple others as well. Blockchain isn't yet a solution. Instability, complexity, and lack of scalability keeps it from the masses. There is a strong need for a robust payment system that is as seamless, scalable as traditional payments, while being as cost-effective and secure as blockchain. This is very true. Obviously, we all probably have family and friends that are not invested in crypto yet because of the complexity, and they just think it's too hard. And really, there's nothing hard about it. If you get like a Coinbase, Binance, Voyager, if you get one of those, there's not much hard, going into it. But, as soon as they have to use something like Uniswap or KuCoin or PancakeSwap or any of the swapping exchanges, they pretty much instantly give up, it seems like, and they don't really look into more information or how to use it. I've tried to explain to a few people, and certain people, they're skeptical. They're still skeptical, obviously, of crypto. The older audience definitely has a skeptical view on it. However, COTI is definitely going to help, maneuver that to be less of a factor overall, I think. COTI obviously doing big things. So COTI provides the 7 necessary elements for a perfect payment infrastructure: scalability, simplicity, buyer-seller protections, cost-effectiveness, price stability, instantaneity, and then security as well. If you continue down, you can see seamless digital payment solutions for today's enterprises. That is their complete and absolute goal. Is COTI's platform enables companies to effortlessly create advanced fintech products and save time, data, and money. So they're going to have this thing called COTI Pay, the white label payment network, stable coins, loyalty networks, remittance technology, and then obviously you can check out the team's experience here at the very bottom. I do suggest doing more research on your own. That is just going to be a brief overview of what they're trying to accomplish and what they are about. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, and you can always take a look at the website yourself, like I always suggest. But let's go take a look at the price chart and see where we see it by the, price prediction-wise, where we see it by the end of March, April, in 2021. So right now, if we look at the last 24 hours, we see a very good view of COTI. I think COTI is at that 51 cent right now. Let's do a refresh, really get our most recent price. So yeah, 51 cents right now, 19.46% increase in the last 24 hours alone. So a large increase. If we look at the market cap, we're seeing a 340.8 million. The volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 171.7 million, and the circulating supply at that 669.7 million COTI. Very big news for COTI is that the increase in the last 24 hours is still at that about 20% increase. If we go to the last week alone, we saw a 44.46% increase. The last month, a 149.89% increase. Obviously, we see a lot of dips after these rises. That's going to be normal. Anytime you see a rise like this, you're going to see some dip and stabilization below. Now, if we move on to the year, obviously we're going to see the same thing we always see in most altcoins, is a very, very large increase. This one's 4,208%. It's just because there was not much action or, not much going on before the February month. February is where it really started to kind of kick off. A lot of people got into these altcoins and saw the real potential behind them. If you were one of those people on COTI, very, very good job. Congratulations on that, because you're going to be making quite a bit of money here. If we look, though, in the last week, we did see a big dip about March 21st. We saw a large dip yesterday, and we're seeing it kind of recover completely here with a new all-time high. So if we have a new all-time high right after a dip, we may be at a stable ground, a stable level to buy in. However, I will never suggest buying in at the all-time high unless you truly believe in the coin for a long-term hold and you don't really care when you buy in and you're kind of worried you might miss out completely. I do believe there will always be a dip back down after an all-time high like this. You see the previous dips before. I think it'll stabilize here a little bit and maybe even dip before another increase. I think COTI is definitely one of those that you can get in now and you'll be happy with your long-term investment. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I will never be a financial advisor, so always do your own research. However, COTI is definitely one of those that I suggest highly doing your research on and adding it to your watch list. I think there's a lot of potential behind it, and I'm going to say my price prediction for the end of March is going to be about that 0.6 mark. I think we are going to hit 60 cents, and I think there's going to be big things to follow. I think in April, we will continue on the increase, obviously, with the market cap and circulating supply allowing. We will see April, COTI will be a 70-cent coin at the very least. I think it has potential for much, much more, although obviously it's going to completely depend on the market cap, circulating supply, and then obviously the projects and updates surrounding COTI. COTI's volume in the last 24 hours is somewhat low at that 171.7 million. I wouldn't say it's low for an altcoin. However, it is, it's not the highest ever. So you got to be a little bit careful when investing in something like this. However, I do see a long-term potential. Do your own research. So also by 2021, I think COTI definitely stabilizes, like I said, in April, about that 75-cent range. And then we see a large increase to about $1. I think we can maybe get to that dollar amount by the end of 2021. I think there's much potential for more than that dollar. However, I'm going to stop myself and say I want to stay conservative, realistic, and as real as possible. And I'm going to keep it at $1 as the price prediction for the end of 2021. We may see it, have higher all-time highs, but we're just going to keep it at $1 for now. Obviously, with this week, we saw a 44% increase, which is just massive. We saw huge increases just recently, so I think it will take a little bit longer for COTI to continue to rise. I think there's very big potential it goes much higher than $1, but as it currently stands with this huge increase just recently, I'm going to say $1 is my price prediction for COTI, and because of that, there's much potential behind COTI. I think that you guys should really, like I said, add it to your watch list. Just keep an eye on it. See if it's something you want to invest in. Maybe buy the dip. I think there is a dip coming before another huge increase, so you may be able to find yourself buying in at that dip. That is going to be all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this price prediction, let me know in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree with my price prediction, and also let me know if there's any coins I might have fun looking at. Obviously, I look at all of the coins you guys suggest as fast as possible if I believe in the coin. That is why most of my price predictions have increases involved. None of mine have really had a decrease involved in my price predictions, and that's solely because I am doing coins I truly believe in. I think that you should invest and talk about coins that you understand a lot about, and obviously the ones I understand a lot about are the ones I believe in, because they're much more fun to look at than the coins you're like, I don't think that'll really make it that far. Well, that is why I continue to believe that COTI will increase above that dollar by the end of 2021. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Like I said, hit the like button definitely if you guys enjoy COTI and this content in general, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to hit that sub button if you are new to the channel as well. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. See you in the next.